Hi guys, welcome back to the channel and Happy New Year. In case you're wondering, this is the second upload of this video because there was a problem with the first one. So as you can see, we're on Beach Road, which is where hundreds and hundreds of people gathered to see the fireworks. And I'm going to show you around the area, not just Beach Road, because it was so heaving busy, it was crazy. But I'll show you around many of the other soys, and then back up to Treetown and everything. And we'll have a look and see what you think. Before we start, there's something you really need to know. It was announced late last night that any restaurant or bar is required to see a recent antigen test within 72 hours from any customers before they're allowed in the bars. And it needs to be a certified antigen test, not one you do at home, or it can be done in the bar on the premises. Anyway, you can see Beach Road, you can see how busy it is. It was just chock-a-block traffic end to end. And on the left side here, where all the bars are, you can see how busy the bars are. But it's only Beach Road that's really, really busy. All these bars, this area. We'll go up Soy 8, and then we'll go up to Second Road. We'll come down Soy 7 part way. But you can just have a quick look at what it was like on New Year's Eve. Sailor Bar was very busy. It got busy much later because I popped in later. And then we'll go up here. After Sailor Bar, there's not much open. Then we'll go to the top, we'll turn left, we'll drop down Soy 7, and it's the opposite at Soy 7. It's the top section, which is got a few bars open. It's not exactly busy, but the bottom section is dead, completely closed up. So this is the top of Soy 7 as you come down here. That Shooties is closed. Next bar on the left is open, and then there's some bars further down which are all, there's a bar on the right open. There's a bar further down which are the ones that have been refurbished, which are the ones I presume are going to stay as opposed to end up getting demolished like I'm guessing the ones lower down will do. Those ones here on the left here, they're looking very nice with like one or two customers. I just wanted to show you Soy 5+1 and Soy 7 and Soy 8 on Beach Road, and what we'll do now is we'll go up to Soy Dana, and I'll just show you the bars on Dana, what they were like. And that's the subway on the right. We're going down Dana from Bacau. Area 51 on the left, not that busy, although it never is much busy, that place. I don't know what it is about that place, it just does not seem to be very popular. And we'll just have a quick run down to look at the bars down past Eureka Lodge, which is open now, by the way. On the right there's LK Metro. We'll have a very quick run round there, and then we'll go up to Bacau and Treetown, and I'll show you around there. So all of this is, as I said, it's about 10 o'clock at night roughly, but the people are not here. They tend to be more down near Beach Road at the moment because of the fireworks, I'm guessing. I can't think of any other reason for it. So there on the left side there are all the Bacau, the diner bars. We've got a few people in. It's not so bad. Right, this is Billabong. We're up on. I've turned the lighting up as much as I can. I don't want to do much more. It'll go weird. But this is Billabong. It's been closed the whole time, Billabong, except for last night when it was. Oh, so absolutely the night before, wasn't it? When it was opened for the first time. So you've got all these bars here, reasonably busy. Mostly guys, not a lot of girls. So we'll have a look around. While I'm here, there's a couple of things I might have a chat to you about. One of them was getting back into Thailand. I mean, because this the test and go scheme, which they've been running recently, is probably maybe one of the only success stories by the Thai government regarding this pandemic that I can think of. Unfortunately, they closed it down on the 22nd of December, and as a reaction to the O variant. Now we'll have to wait until the 4th of January to find out what they're going to do. But judging by what just happened with the Chonburi governor, maybe it's not what we're hoping for. But also the bars were all supposed to open, and goggles, everything was supposed to open on the 15th of January. That's not looking likely, is it, after what's just happened? But let's just hope, and don't hold your breath though, because I don't think it's going to happen. But that's, if they reinstated the test and go, it would bring customers back. I mean, there was something like between 300 and 500 a day arriving in Pattaya alone during this test and go, and it was starting to really get busy, and the bar owners were happy that it was making money and everything, and now look what they've done. Pause. Now look what they've done. So all these bar owners now have to test everybody. I mean, the staff has to test every day. Oh, it's getting crazy. It really is. I mean, the only way you can actually get into Pattaya now, or Thailand, without doing quarantine is through the Phuket sandbox, which is still open. They've left that open. You know. But you have to spend 7 days on the island before you can come to Pattaya. Let's just hope that on the 4th of January, when they have this meeting, that they opt to reopen Test and Go, because tourism was beginning to recover. So I can only hope. We don't want them reimposing another lockdown and all that business, do we, for God's sake. Now, talking about Phuket, I've got a very good English friend who is living there. He's been there for a long time, and he said that it's been very busy, Phuket, recently, and there's a lot of girls there, and of the ones he's taken recently, he said 50% of them are ex-Pattaya girls who've relocated to Phuket because of the restrictions in Pattaya over the last few months. Now, whether they'll transfer back to Pattaya when the bars and go-go's open properly is anyone's guess. We could have lost them to Phuket, you know, quite easily. They'll make decent money down in Phuket, you know. Anyway, by the way, I don't think it helped Treetown on New Year's Eve to have those guys in the blue plastic PPE sitting around in big tables right in front of it saying free tests and everything, you know. Don't think that helped the mood somehow for New Year's Eve. You know, what a time to do it. What can you say? Oh, by the way, I'm just going to take you down Macau. Do you remember on the other video I did a couple of days ago, I was approached by a girl who actually ends up is Vietnamese, and that's her in the pink dress there. And she wanted my line, or WhatsApp, in fact, there. And she's just done the same with that guy there. And then as soon as she gets them, she turns and walks off. What is that about? Can you explain that to me? I saw her in at Central Festival yesterday. Walked up to some guy. I watched her, and she did exactly the same thing. So showed them a message online. When I read the message, it said, "Can we go to a hotel?" Is that what the message said? Although I didn't mention it at the time, but that's what it said. And then, what's your line or your WhatsApp? As soon as she gets it, she walks off. The guy was stood there dumbfounded, thinking, "What the hell was that?" Anyway, I'm not going into that anymore. Does anybody know what that's about? Because I have no idea. Anyway, this is having a look down Macau on New Year's Eve. You can see it's full of guys. Now, you remember I told you the other day that I have a very good friend who's a hairdresser, and she tells me all the gossip and everything. The other day, she wanted one of those iced teas, and or iced coffee or something. She went from a shop which is not far from Treetown, only like a 1 minute walk. Oh, there's Area 51 again, not busy. She went to Treetown, and in the 3-4 minute walk from her shop to Treetown, she was approached twice by guys who just randomly came up to her and said, hello, how are you, any chance of a short time, you know? On the way there and on the way back. She said, I can't believe it never happened before, but they're obviously desperate, you know. That's the way it is at the moment. Not good. But then when she came back to her shop, there's a customer there, and she was talking to the customer, and the customer said, oh, why didn't you ask for 5,000 baht? If they're that desperate, I would. Oh dear, but she doesn't do that. It's not her scene. Funny. So here these guys in the blue PPE, adding to the festivities of New Year. What? Sure. All right. Quiet. Not speak. Yeah, talking about my friend, the hairdresser, she had a customer the other day who she hadn't seen for months and months. And she said, oh, what have you been doing? And she said she was back in Isan, you know. And she said she couldn't get money. She couldn't borrow money to get back to Pattaya. And she actually she had a very, very small holding, you know, like land. And she actually had to grow rice and wait for the rice to grow. And then she could sell it. And she'd got herself a Thai boyfriend while she was away in Isan, and he was helping her cut the rice and everything, and sew it and cut it and everything. And then when it finally got sold, she said, oh, thank you very much and goodbye, I'm off to Pattaya. And just left him, gone. God, the hard-hearted some of these girls. Anyway, that's what she did to get back to Pattaya. I mean, it's not looking good at the moment, but she's got now is a good time. But I'm thinking of the future, just judging by what they've just announced and what have you. We'll see what happens on the 4th. That's the big thing. What happens on the 4th? See if they're going to reopen everything on the 15th. But I very much doubt that. But I hope they do. But wait and see. What is happening at the moment is when a guy manages to get hold of a girl, they're hanging on to them, like not just doing one night and changing a girl, doing one night, changing a girl, or 2 nights, whatever, doing the 3-night rule, change. That's gone out the window because there aren't enough girls around to do that. So the guys are now getting hold of a girl and hanging on to her for a week or 2 weeks or whatever, however long they're here for, because there's there isn't the choice available that there usually is, just not there. That's the way it is, okay? I'll just take you around the back of Treetown because most of you probably never seen it, but this is where they built the bars recently. On the right side, they only built them a few weeks ago, and these are all now, well, a lot of them are open under the present rules, but let's see what happens. I mean, further down the left side they had a ladyboy show and what have you, and then on the right there was all these bars are open. Well, Beach Club is open, so we'll go, I'll turn to the right and I'll cut through and we'll go have a look at Beach Club. But they were restricting entry before, but it looks like everyone's going to have to do that in the future. Nightmare. We'll go and have a look, but there were, well, when I walked past it before, there were very few people in compared to how it should be, you know, and that's got to be the restriction on the entry, hasn't it? That's doing that. So we'll just go uphill, walk through the back section behind those bars to the right that you just saw. That's Beach Club in front, that white building. So we'll cut through and we'll just go there. That's the entrance to Beach Club, and there's people in the blue PPE plastic outside the front doing tests and checking QR codes and all the rest of it before you can go in. You see, it's not busy. This is 10 o'clock at night on New Year's Eve, so you know, it should be busy. Now you walk through here, it cuts through back to where Area 39 is, which is the live music part at the back of Treetown. So this is how you get to and from between the two there. I know it's dark, but I have lightened as much as I can, but it's okay, you can still see where you're going. So to the left there is Area 39, which is very lively. It's really, really quite popular. A lot of people tend to go there. So I'll just cut through onto Treetown, and then have a little walk down, and we'll wrap it up then. I think you can see what it's like at New Year. It's not that busy. Yeah, I think we'll just turn right here, and there's a bar which wasn't too busy, which go and have a drink in there, I think. Very nice. So anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the video, please subscribe and like and share and ring the bell, and tell me what you think about coming, and if you're going to come, and if you're going to wait, or what you're going to do, you know, because I presume that if you're watching this, you want to come, probably. So just tell me what you think about all this, the restrictions at the moment, and this new announcement from the Chonburi governor about all this testing business. That's the you've got to go through. Not good, not good. Anyway, on the right here is my bar, not my bar, the bar that I'm going to go and have a drink in there, where those empty seats are there. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Please don't forget to subscribe and like and share and ring the bell. I'll see you on the next video.